Hey, what's up, y'all? I got a question. What's the reward for a man dealing with a woman with a bad attitude? It's a simple question. What is the reward for a man dealing with a woman with a bad attitude? Does it profit us in any kind of way? Does it guarantee better sex? Does it guarantee us access to the finer things of life? Does it make us better men? Does it make us better fathers? So, dealing with a woman with an attitude, what's the reward? You'll have women say, well, this man can't handle me. Well, I'm a boss chick. I'm a CEO. I'm an alpha type. And if he can't handle my attitude, he can't handle my sass, he's not a real man. Is there pushback on that? You know what I'm saying? I'm asking y'all. I already know how I feel about it. So I'm asking you guys, what's the reward for a man that deals with a woman with a horrible attitude? How do we benefit from that? How do we turn that around into some type of currency and adapt that to our life or adapt that to our manhood? So I'm gonna ask the question again. What's the reward for dealing with a woman with a sassy attitude, or a boss chick, or a girl that's just tough, a girl with a masculine frame, like they like to say in this little manosphere, a woman with a tough exterior, so to speak? So in my opinion, it's okay to be tough amongst your peers. I mean, your other female friends. If you're a leader in your group, so be it. If you're outspoken in your group, so be it. If you're just have a tough exterior in your group, so be it. But when it comes to interacting with a man, is your attitude contributing to that man's overall being? So what's the reward for us besides another problem or another issue or another anchor? We got a lot to deal with when it comes to this world. Whenever we interact with other men, I'm not going to speak for all men, I'll speak for me. But whenever we interact with other men, we can just be walking down the street and you connect eyes, so to speak. It's always a threat for men to be faced with confrontation. And the last thing we need is to be faced with confrontation with the woman that we choose, whether it be a girlfriend, whether it be a woman that I'm dating, whether it be just a lady friend, friends with benefits, or definitely a wife. The last person I want to be confronted by is that person. Men have to deal with confrontation at the workplace, whenever we engage with other men, whenever we engage with just nature in itself. And what I mean by that, by nature, men are supposed to be providers and protectors, right? So we always have our guard up to be in defense mode. And not necessarily just protecting women, protecting the children around us, protecting, let's say, the elderly. Let's just say protecting just someone that is not as strong as we are, mentally and physically. You know, kind of like the helping an old lady across the street type stuff. You know what I mean? It's like, it's okay to do things like that. But we're always faced with challenges or confrontation that we have to, by nature, get involved with without even asking for. We wake up to confrontation. We wake up with the idea of, okay, I got to go punch a clock, or I have to get this business going. I have challengers. I have competitors. Man, we have competitors in our life when we don't even realize it. We're by nature, we're always in a competition. So confrontation is the last thing that we need. So I'm going to ask women this question. What's the reward for us for dealing with a woman with a bad attitude, or a woman with bad behavior, a woman that's who chooses to be uncouth opposed to sophisticated. A woman who chooses to be vulgar over being more eloquent. That's not asked for a lot. It's just not asked for a lot. And it's just a simple question. I understand we in the bad bitch era. We in the proud black woman era. We in a strong, independent black woman era. I get that. I get that. Do I support it? To a fault, slightly. When you incorporate the feminist part of it, I don't want nothing to do with that. But it's okay to have a little bit of individualism and what's the word I'm looking for? To be empowered. But understand your role as a woman. And I'm saying that respectfully. Understand your role as a woman. In other words, be comfortable in your feminine. But when you confront a man with the bad attitude, the vulgarness, the uncouth nature, the lack of sophistication, and you turn around and say things like, why won't a man deal with me, or he can't handle me, or he's less of a man because he's not, catering to my brattiness. Do anybody like bratty kids? I know I don't. Do anybody like Karens? We always talk about Karens, how they complain and how they snitch and, just do the worst. Or your Keishas, the loudmouth, hood rat chick. I call them chicken heads. You know what I'm saying? I'm an old guy. I call them chicken heads still. So we don't want to tolerate that, right? So what makes women think that we want to add a woman's bad attitude to our plate? It's possible to love a woman that has a tinge of bad behavior. I'm talking about within reason. I ain't talking about no recklessness. I ain't talking about just super promiscuous, a thieving ass broad, or just a cheating, just a dirty ass chick. I'm talking about a little chip on your shoulder. A chip on your shoulder is one thing, but always being confrontational and difficult, and to go home to a man that might be good to you and that don't deserve that. So what's his reward for dealing with that? Y'all always say, you can't handle me. Does it make the sex better? Does it help this man as a father? Does it help his business? Does it add to his status that he's dealing with a woman that's difficult? You know what I'm saying? So just help me with that. And that's all. I'm about to end this video and just give me some feedback on that. All right. Y'all have a happy new year because I'm about to enjoy mine. But give me some feedback on that. And don't forget to like and subscribe. All right.